Red light district. It's a term used to describe a place offering various night entertainment like brothels, beer houses, karaokes. According to popular folk stories, it originated from red lanterns that railroad men left outside saloons, bars, or brothels near the train station as they took some time off. Now, how General Junquera Street in Cebu City became known as a red light district can also be traced from the establishment of the railroad station in that neighborhood in the early 1900s.
The streets around Camagayan, so Junquera, Colon, Hacosalem or Norte America, and Imos or Pidel Rosario, this section became a red light district, I think, with the beginnings of the train station. The Philippine Railway Company, when it was established in Cebu, 1907, going to Danao and going to Argao.
Major General William H. Arnold mastered the drive on Cebu City, second largest in the Philippines.
When the Americans and the Japanese came before and during World War II, they also set up camps in the neighborhood. So as businesses surrounding the train station and military camps catered to travelers, businessmen, workers, and soldiers, it easily gave rise to brothels and other entertainment houses.
Kay uban di ka kitag trabaho or tapulan man kitag trabaho or gipugos into the kung kay sindikato naman na even during the American period na may mga nagkontrola ng mga brothels kaniadto. In fact, if you go to World War II, Japanese occupation, it is suspected that there were many comfort women around Camagayan, padong sa Arlandon. In fact, doon ay sa kahapon nga tag-iya o brothel sa corner man kuno sa Arlandon o Junquera, which who provided young girls as comfort women to Japanese soldiers.
This image of a bustling nightlife sticking in people's minds eventually buried the memory of the person Junquera Street was named after. Nobody anymore remembers who Gobernador Inocencio Junquera was. Junquera became the civil and political governor of Cebu from 1893 to 1896, at a time when the liberals and conservatives struggled within the Spanish political theater. To put it simply, there was a conflict between Junquera the liberal against the conservative Catholic Church.
Characteristic of kind of the Spanish liberals at that time was kind of getting kind of local participation. The big theme was like the battle over representation, for instance, in the Spanish Cortes, that Filipinos should be represented in the Spanish Congress in the peninsula. So there was, when Junquera was governor, of course it was a time when kind of liberalism had become ascendant even among Spaniards themselves. So the Catholic Church felt besieged or under threat by all these liberal secularizing tendencies in the colony. So
different forms of art like literature, songs, paintings, and theater were already used by Philippine anti-conservative and anti-Spanish revolutionaries in fostering a culture that emboldened the people to collectively fight a common enemy.
But at the earlier time, of course, the most vocal and active exponent of kind of liberal ideas of participation in government, individual freedom, were kind of the most educated and in a sense most economically empowered elements in local society, which would mean Creoles, Spanish mestizos, Chinese mestizos, and only to a very limited extent Indios or natives.
Part of these groups that became active in the fight to expel the ruling forces in Cebu include Spanish mestizo Isidro Gabilondo. A major meeting among revolutionary leaders was held in the Gabilondo House before the April 3, 1898 uprising. The Gabilondo family that owns Palmgrass, the Cebu Heritage Hotel, continues the tradition of supporting the arts that called for freedom of the people to enjoy a prosperous life.
Junquera played a key role, but it was really more like a collective effort of the local elite. In large part, they benefited from the support and patronage of Junquera, who probably provided material assistance. But I think by and large, this was really like a community effort.
This tradition of empowering the community and promoting the local heritage of music and theater has become the driving force behind Palmgrass, the Cebu Heritage Hotel, to resurrect Teatro Junquera and to gather together key institutions to bring back the honor of what Junquera Street truly represented.
Nagsugod lang ta sa ginagmay, karon 5 na ta ka barangay na involved niini. Unya dili lang kay barangay. Naghinay-hinay na usab og pangapil ang mga universidad dinhi sa Sugbo nga duna say panglantaw ba nga mapreserbar ang atong mga kabilin, no?
So in early 2019, we with the other stakeholders assembled kids from the barangays of Camagayan, San Antonio, Cogon Ramos, Kalubihan, and Santa Cruz, on which Junquera Street traverses, to organize a community theater called Bagong Teatro Junquera. Since then, we have already staged a play billed Abtik Paskilat in memory of the exploits of Cebu revolutionary leader Leon Kilat.
The story is about 2 kids, Mabel and Lino, who are transported to 1898 to meet Leon Kilat and take part in the 1898 revolution, the Tres de Abril revolution specifically. So, bringing the present to the past and bringing the past to the present, because right now we have this gap. The people, especially the kids today, don't know about Leon Kilat, the Katipuneros, our shared history, because it's not taught in school.
Young people are always at the center of our efforts to impart our history and heritage. We always believe that the more our youth becomes interlocked with the world through technology and innovations, the more we need to give them a cultural anchor as a source of pride of their identity.
Well, this is a long overdue project on that. As an educator, I believe na somebody should be doing this one. And
ang makuha sa atong mga estudyante mao ang pagkat-on sa nanghitabo kaniadto, unya mahimong basihan sa ilang pagpauswag karon og sa unahan.
We are amazed and inspired to see the very warm response of our partners in this endeavor to rebrand Junquera Street and to develop the talents of our youth. The University of San Jose Recoletos, University of the Visayas, University of San Carlos, and Barangays Camagayan, San Antonio, Cogon Ramos, Santa Cruz, and Kalubihan.